All right, back with you today. We got a box 1988 Donruss. This is the All-Stars pop-up, your puzzle and cards included with a pop-up card featuring the puzzle of Stan Musial from 1988. There that is. So this is the first year in its, 6-year history that they actually went back to a standard size card. In 83 was the first year that they came out, and they actually called that, it wasn't called pop-ups, it was just called, I think Donruss All-Stars is what it was, which I've done the 83 box on my channel before. And what else did I do? Did I do the 85 and the 86? No, the 86 and the 87, I think. Here is the 87, a sample of the 87. Don Mattingly here. So see, this is the oversized. So 88, this is the first year where you have a standard size card. And in 83, 84, and 85, they actually only had the puzzle pieces in these. So I think it was 86 was the first year that they put these pop-up cards where you could stand them up. There's your Stan Musial card. Let's see. How am I going to arrange myself today? And our pop-up cards. So there is Eric Davis there. You could fold it and it'll kind of stand up. I think the pop-up cards were, 20 cards in the set maybe? Or was it 18? It's basically the lineup of the National League and the American League players in there. And then your first, I think, 32 cards in the set. The set is 64 cards, 48 packs. Don't know if I mentioned that. Your first 32 cards is basically, I believe, the American League. And then the rest of the set is your National League. So there you go. You got the 88 Donruss feel, minus a little bit of the, little bit of a different feel to it, but nevertheless, Don Mattingly. I'm just going to make an all-star / star stack today, although they're all all-stars. So you know what? We're going to put Mattingly in the regular pile. Can't believe I'm doing that. We're going to have our Hall of Fame stack here. We're definitely going to see lots of doubles because 48 cards. There's nice Ryan Sandberg there. Put all the pop-ups together. Jeffrey Leonard, Parrish, Brooks, and Andre Dawson. So let's see. This is pretty much it. So let's see what we get. Another Eric Davis there. We got another Wade Boggs. Whoop, almost dropped them already. Couple of Hall of Famers here. Pretty cool set. Eric Davis there. Like I said, first year that they did the smaller size of these. Nice Willie Randolph right there for your American League. Hall of Famers in Winfield. And that's it, actually, in that pack. As I said, Hall of Famers. There was only one. Definitely should be able to put, I would at least a set of the pop-ups together, and definitely I would assume a set of the 64 cards, because it's 5 cards, 48 packs. Yeah, you should definitely be able to get a set together, unless you go on a bad run. Nice Ricky Henderson right there, of where you just keep getting repeat after repeat after repeat. That's kind of cool. Forgot to mention that there's the Coliseum where the All-Star game was played. And I believe there's also, is there a checklist also? I think card 64 might be a checklist. And there it is. Speak of the devil. So that actually is not the full checklist. There must be another card in here, checklist-wise. Mike Schmidt there. Nice Alan Trammell. Murphy. Ozzie Smith. Oh, and I missed Jay Howell. I thought I was one card short. Or did I just not see it? I don't even know. It's been a long day. I'm actually filming this at night, trying to get this uploaded for Thursday. So trying to get this done for you. Yeah, that's that. Life happens. Got to move on, but I got to keep the videos coming. All right, here we go. Andre Dawson, nice pop-up there. Lee Smith, Tom Hankey, Tony Gwynn, Davey Johnson was the manager for your National League. 30 cents back in 1988 for these, which is pretty cool. I mean, granted, you're only getting 5 cards, but you get the pop-up. It's the only place you could find these at the time. Oh, wow, look at that. 2 checklists. 64 and 32. Okay, so 32 is the other one. So Coliseum. What was the Coliseum? 31? No, the Coliseum was 30, I feel like. I'm sure we'll get another one. I don't need to go back and try to pluck it out of the stack there. Whoops, Dwight Evans. And I'm struggling here. All right, let's see. You got your usual once again. Terry Kennedy. I've really been paying attention to the pop-ups, actually. Harold Baines there. Another checklist. Dang. Too many checklists. What was that, the 4th checklist already in the first stack? Maybe I'll be able to put 2 sets together. There's another Dwight Evans again, Bo Diaz, another Harold Baines, another checklist, Sid Fernandez. Holy crap. Ricky Henderson on the back of that one. Nice Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Keith Hernandez, Puckett. There's your Henderson and a Mike Scott. So once again, let me bring over the Dom Mattingly just to show you in comparison. I know I brought it on, showed it earlier, but next to it you can see the total difference. The difference in the two. Let's put Kirby back. Here we go. Next pack up. Nice Wade Boggs. If you did not see my New York City vintage pickups, check that one out. Talk about, we actually ran into Wade Boggs at Dave and Adams. That was a lot of fun. It was a total surprise. He was just behind the counter helping customers. It was so freaking cool. Sat there and talked to him for quite some time. Tom Mattingly there. And it was just stand-up guy, Boggs. Stand-up guy. Talked about his rookie year. Andre Dawson there. Tim Raines, Jack Morris. That's a good one right there. 4 Hall of Famers in that pack. Actually 5 if you count the Dave Winfield pop-up right there. That is a good one. Mike Scott. Harold Reynolds, Eric Davis, Winfield once again, Wallach, and a Seitzer. Top vote getter NL. I just noticed that. I wonder if they all have something on the back. Let's flip them around and see. No. So it was Ozzie Smith, huh? Hard to pluck off the top there. All right, Gary Carter. Let's see if we can find the American League top vote getter. Nope, not in this stack. Jay Howell, Dale Murphy, Trammell, Hall of Famer, Sam Well, and there is your Oakland Coliseum card once again. And yes, it was card number 30. Let's check the next pack. A Bruce Hurst, Pedro Guerrero, another checklist, and another Ozzie Smith. So then, was that Ozzie Smith different? It is different. Look at that. Check that out. I'm sitting here fumbling with these things. Let me put them down. What do we got? And another Ozzie Smith. It's the Ozzie Smith show today. All right. So one is card number 63 and number 37. So I wonder if card number 62, since 64 was the checklist, maybe 62 is your top vote getter of the American League. which I do not know off the top of my head. So, oh, it even says it right there. So I'm sitting here flipping these cards around, trying to see it on the back. All right, now I know to look on the front there for the American League. As far as I know, we might have actually already pulled it, and I just didn't even realize it. There's a nice Mike Schmidt, Randolph, Lee Smith once again, and a Tony Gwynn. So we are looking for the American League. At least these aren't flipped around like Upper Deck likes to do it. Pat Tabler, Johnson again, Checklist again, Tony Fernandez, Pedro Guerrero. No Hall of Famers in that one. Halfway through the video, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me. If you have subscribed, I do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. Totally helps me out, helps the channel out. I want to keep bringing you content like this, opening stuff from the 80s and the 90s. I'm trying to open it all. And so far, so good. Anything I'm finding that I have not opened, I've been trying to snatch up. But some of the stuff does get expensive out there. But I'm trying to at least get a couple of packs of it or whatever and just show you everything that was out there, even this kind of oddball stuff. To me, that's the fun of it, is like trying to find this stuff that I just never really collected or thought to purchase at the time. And that's what's a lot of fun opening on the channel that I've been doing. Like I just recently did the 93 Upper Deck Fun Pack, which was geared towards kids. That was a pretty cool box. I thought that set was actually pretty neat, and I don't ever remember seeing that when I was collecting. Although I did kind of slow down as far as collecting. There it is. It's not on the front. What the heck? No, wait, that's MVP. So 62 is All-Star Game MVP, which is Tim Raines. Wonder if they had American League top vote getter. Maybe I'll just check the backs of the cards if I don't see one on the front as we're going through this. But yeah, 93 I kind of like already had slowed down at that point from collecting because I was older, high school, priorities changed a little bit. Wasn't really collecting much at the time. Wanted to drive, save up for a car, had to pay my own insurance back in the day. No different than now, having to pay my own insurance. I guess that's what happens when you become an adult. So yeah, that was talking about that fun pack, the Upper Deck Fun Pack. Matt Noakes and a Carter. There is Wade Boggs once again. Cal Ripken Jr. There is your top. Maybe it's just top vote getter. But that says NL. You would think that they would have an American League also. If they have the National League. I don't know. I'm just thinking too much about it. Focusing on it. Need to move on from that. See what else we have in here. Although I feel like we've probably seen everything. There's the Coliseum once again. I feel like we must have seen at least all the cards once by now. I have such a bad memory sometimes. It's crazy. Even like something that I'm opening right now, I could totally forget if I pulled it or not. There's Ozzie Smith, a base card once again. Definitely got a lot of Ozzie Smiths in this box. Which I'm not mad at that. Pulling some Hall of Fame players over and over and over and over again. That's the beauty of this stuff from the 80s and early 90s. There's just so many great Hall of Famers, star players. There it is. Okay, so it's Wade Boggs. All right. Wade Boggs is our American League vote getter. Okay, so card 31, which now that makes sense because the Coliseum is card 30. Your checklist is 32. Holy crap, it only took me 3 stacks to finally have it all come together. That's great. Gary Carter. Kirby Puckett here. Ricky Henderson once again. It's going to be interesting to go through these when I'm not so tired and see how many sets I actually get out of it. Wade Boggs once again. And that is Wade Boggs, a base card. John McNamara on the back. He was your American League manager from Boston. Boom. What do we got? Darryl. Andre Dawson. There he is again. Top vote getter. Boggs. Raines. Nice. Jack Morris. Almost. Harold Reynolds. Almost. We do one more Hall of Famer in that stack. Or in that pack of stacks. Davey Johnson got a pop-up. So I think that's what it is. I think it's 20 pop-ups because of the manager as well. Eric Davis with a bum corner there. Dave Winfield, Tim Wallach once again, and Ozzie Virgil finishes off the last of that pack. Probably have like 2 or 3 puzzles here also. 48 packs. What's a puzzle? 21 cards is it in the puzzle? Gary Carter. Thought that was George Brett for a second. George Bell. Oakland Coliseum once again. Puzzle piece. Ryan Sandberg there. Another Mark McGuire. Sutcliffe. Saberhagen. Strawberry. And there is that Coliseum. We have 5 packs left to get through this video. But that is it. You actually get a lot of packs, which is kind of cool. 48 packs in this box. That's way more than normal. I mean, of course, you can say, yeah, you're only getting 5 cards. So in reality, a regular box is more. I'm too tired to do math right now to try to figure it out. Well, let's see, 36 packs. Let's say three cards a pack, 10 cards a pack. 36 packs, 10 cards a pack. That would be 360 if we got 5 here. 48, that's a little less than 360. Again, my brain is not functioning. I don't even want to think about trying to do that math. It's probably simple math, though, isn't it? So it's like 192? 5 times 48? I believe that's right. So yeah, there you go. 192 versus, let's say, a standard box of 36 with, actually, what, in 1988, you were getting 12 cards? 14, I don't even remember now. Holy moly. How's that to end the video? One of the biggest drops ever. Dropped the whole pack. The last pack of the video. There we go. The drop of the video. Ryan Sandberg, Tim Raines, and an Oral Hershiser. I feel like I rushed through these. I apologize if it seemed rushed. I'm just trying to get to bed. But this is it. This is, I swear, my videos are usually a little bit better than this. I'm like delusional right now. This is your 1988 Donruss All-Stars, excuse me, pop-ups or pop-up, 48 packs, 5 cards per pack, which I think I finally figured out is 192 cards. You get your puzzle piece, you get 1 pop-up per, so we got 48 pop-ups there, and should have at least 1 set, I would assume. And like I said, when I'm a little more awake, I will go back and put this together and see how many sets I was able to pull out of this box. But pretty cool set. Go out, grab yourself one. If you find a box somewhere, I don't remember what I paid for this thing. It was not a lot. I want to say maybe 15 bucks. So I thought it was a pretty good price. I think I got it at a show. Don't remember when. 15 or 20 bucks. Usually that seems to be the price that I'm paying for these boxes, but that I've been picking up. Unless they're, of course, something like a 93 Topps or good luck with a 92 Bowman. But yeah, that's it. With that, I'll leave you with this. One man's junk wax, another man's treasure. Take care.